Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today I want to do a video not ranking every character in the game, more so ranking the attributes in the game and which attributes are lacking. I feel as though this is a conversation every big banner, like every end of year, everyone's like, oh, this attribute is lacking so much, or every anniversary is, oh, this anniversary or this attribute is lacking so much, which I've definitely said as well. Ever since before Power Yamamoto, power is lacking a lot. Before 7th anniversary, RVERY speed was lacking quite a bit. After that, it was like mind and power. So for 8th anniversary, we ended up getting two very good characters. Power, we got 8th anniversary Ichigo, and then we got 8th anniversary White, which definitely helped them. And then, you know, it just keeps on going and going. In 9th anniversary, technique was lacking quite a bit, and then we ended up getting Grammy. Speed, I think, was fine at the moment, but, you know, we got another top-tier speed character, solidifying speed as one of the top contenders for the year. So yeah, I just want to do a video ranking all of them. Let me know down below what your favorite and your least favorite attribute is, or what, or like in terms of like power-wise, because I think that's what this is gonna be based on, not like bias. Obviously, it might be a little bit biased considering on how I like or how I feel like each of the meta characters feel, so obviously it might be a little bit different, but either way, let me know down below what you guys think, and let's hop in. So as you can see, these are the characters that we got this year. I do have them all ranked as well. That is not the right one. Here, I don't have the new characters ranked. I will save that for an entirely other video, but obviously, we know Ichigo is one of the most broken characters in the game, so he would be SS. Obviously, he would be up there. Technique hasn't gotten like an absolutely insane powerhouse since Grammy. They're still definitely stacked. Like, they have a lot of characters in the top tier in my opinion. And then speed, they got a PvP character, so that's like whatever, doesn't matter too much here. But they are absolutely stacked as well. Like, they have an absolutely insane attribute. Power, on the other hand, thankfully we did just get Senjumaru, and outside of Guild Quest, I think that she's an absolutely phenomenal character. I just want to wait until I see how she actually performs in Guild Quest. But I might just end up breaking them as soon as we get the Resurrection characters for mid-month, because apparently it's 5th Annie. But we'll have to wait and see. And then Rukia was also a very good character. Like, when for her Resurrection, it was very good. Like, was it like meta-defining or anything? No, but I think it was definitely a solid placement. Where though? I'm not really too sure. But either way, there's that. And then Mind. I will say, Mind has gotten a lot of characters this year, but we've only gotten one meta-defining character, which was Ishin. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's hop in and let's start ranking them. So, I feel like number one would have to go between Speed or Heart. Like, they are just absolutely stacked. They also have like very good farmers, because I am wheeling them into this too. Like, I think you need to have a good farmer as well. Because if you don't have a good farmer, then, you know, you can't farm super potions. I don't care. I'm putting that into this thing because that is a quality of life thing. It definitely helps out the attribute, to say the least. But like, they have like 4 absolutely phenomenal top tier characters. Tosh, Ichigo, Byakuya, and the new Ichigo are all absolutely insane. Nightmare GQ is a bit iffy at the moment for some of them, but you know what I mean. Like, they can basically take on any sort of content fairly easily and clear just fine. Same thing with speed. Like, Oetsu and Kenpachi are out of this world, absolutely insane. I don't know if we've gotten the Yatsu Unohana's Nightmare GQ. I think that is coming up when we get the Senjumaru GQ on like the 20th or something. So I have to wait and see for that. But like, these two, like, Kenpachi apparently outsped Ichigo because of his SA3. It one-shots 2 phases if you time it right, which is disgustingly overpowered. And then they have like the best farmers in the entire game, so they have so many characters still absolutely on top. Like, I would not argue if you want to put Speed at number 1 and Heart second. I think that is a very easy contender. If you think Heart is number 1, more power to you. But truthfully, I think Speed genuinely might be number 1. Like, even if you think Ichigo is the best character in the entire game, there are other 3 characters, like, I don't think they beat out, you know, like Kangdu still got an absolutely insane score in GQ. Bambietta's still a very good character in Guild Quest. Yatru is still, well, most likely still going to be an absolute insane powerhouse in GQ. She's still an absolute insane character for Limit Break requests, Link Slot Trials, anything like that. And then Uetsu and Kenpachi obviously are absolutely monsters. I guess Kenpachi not so much on Limit Breaker because he has a boss killer, but it's still fine. Like, he can work if you use him right. Uetsu is just an absolute insane character. Like, because like Ichigo and Tosha I think are a bit older. Like, I will say having the double killer is cool and all, but in the new guild quest, Tosh suffered. Tosh suffered a lot. He's still good. He's still good. But this new GQ phase, you can definitely see where Killer Plus would have been better. Better SA2 as well. That's why I'm throwing speed at number 1. Throwing speed at number 1. Now for second or third place, I'm not going to lie. I think it might be Tech. Tech improved so well this year. So very well. Almost like these 4 characters were all from this year. Swimsuit Bambietta, I know she has a lot of... Oh, and Lil Toto. Lil Toto is probably up here in the top 5. I don't believe I've ranked her yet. Lil Toto. I forgot my OBS doesn't show all the way down there. Like, she's probably up here. I'm not going to rank her now. I will wait. But she's up there. So we got 5 meta characters in everyday content, essentially. Like, Bambietta is a very, very good character, especially in Guild Quest. Very good character in Limit Breaker, as long as, she has the rules, as almost every other character has to have. Shinji is an absolutely fun character. Love him in Link Slot Trials. He's very, very good in Guild Quest. Same thing for Giselle. Absolutely love Giselle in Link Slot Trials. Limit Breaker Quest, she's done very, very good in like every single one that she's meant for. And then Guild Quest, phenomenal character. And then, of course, Gremmy. Gremmy was the #1 character in the game. Not so much for like his overall clear time, but with how much he also supports any other Quincy in the entire game, or that's coming up to the game, and that's not even taking into consideration like all the other like technique supports. Like I haven't even like considered any of those at the moment, but you can do that for any of the attributes. But I feel like Technique has had some pretty good sides, like Future Orihime, Tanjiro, that sort of thing. Like, they have a lot of good technique boosters, which is pretty good. But I'm just going to go over the SSs at the moment, obviously, for the tier list. Yeah, I feel like I'm genuinely fighting that. I think Technique is either 3rd or 4th, because, like, I won't lie, Power has done pretty good. All 4 of these characters are also brand new this year, and they're all like, absolutely mentally cracked characters. Like, the hate on this Ulquiorra is insane. I don't understand it. From what I've seen, because I obviously don't have this character, what is his name? Basby. I almost called him Ebron. Basby is a very, very good character, especially in Go Quest. Unfortunately, outside of Go Quest, it's a bit iffy, which is why Mind, I think, is suffering a lot as well. But like Ulquiorra, absolutely insane character, good in literally anything as long as he has his multipliers. Soifon is an absolutely insane character as well. Even though she doesn't have guard break, it doesn't matter. She does so much damage. She one-shots basically anything anyways. And then Mugetsu is one of the best characters in the game. However, I have seen some of my buddies that say that sweat Guild Quest and whatnot say that Mugetsu might become not that great in the Hollow Plus Guild Quest, like the Nightmare Guild Quest that we have right now. So we will have to wait and see how that goes. I don't know when his phase is, so that could change. But then also Senjumaru is probably going to be like top 2, top 3 best power characters in the entire game. It's going to be a fight between these two and Senjumaru. It'll be up in the air, but like her status elements plus and all that is an absolutely insane idea. Absolutely love it. The killer plus, the multiple status elements as well is going to be very, very cool. Hopefully it just translates well into her gameplay in Guild Quest. But everything else so far, she's been an absolutely top tier character. So I love that. And then Rukia is probably like up by like these characters like Yamamoto, like Masaki, like these characters. So that's also a noteworthy upgrade. I'm not going to like change it that much because of her, but like, good resurrection. But yeah, so like honestly, I feel like it's fighting for this. Like, I think Technique is 3rd, and then Power and Mind are fighting for 4th and 5th. Because if you go to Mind, like, they do have a lot of characters. We got Yumachika, we got Meninas, one of the best farmers. That's another hit on Power, by the way. Forgot to even mention that. We don't have a decent farmer for Power yet. Like, not even a decent one. Like, we have a Shiro or Raruka, and that's, like, genuinely it. or I guess Mashiro, but like Lamau. Like, these characters all very mediocre compared to Tensa Zangetsu from 2 years ago. Like, come on, what are we doing now? Like, at least, you know, they have a very good farmer, so that's really good. And then they do have 2 absolutely meta-defining characters, Yuha and Ishin. But at the moment in time right now, they have been replaced, and they're also falling off. Like, you can just kind of tell the difference, like in Limit Breaker Quest. Sometimes Yuha just feels like he's hitting like a wet noodle. Like, even when he's 5-5 max instead, it just doesn't matter. He just doesn't feel that great. And that's why, honestly, in my tier list, I've been thinking of putting Ishii number 1. Just because of how much, like, you never get Yuha second soul bomb, so it's like, what's the point? You can't get it in Guild Quest. I hate that. They really should change that. Make it 40 or 50 kills, whatever. That'll be a nice change. But then, like, these three characters are all Guild Quest. They are lacking a very, very good skill. Berserker. At least, though, I will say for the Retsu, almost called her Asani, Retsu, she does have full stamina damage boost. Or just more full stamina damage, which is a very, very nice touch, because she feels so much better. I won't lie though, in Limit Breaker Quest she feels quite mediocre, so I will say that. But in Linkshot Trials or anything outside of Guild Quest, she still feels absolutely incredible. It doesn't feel like she's lacking anything. You don't really notice it. She's still one-shotting mobs, even just 1 out of 5, even against Killer, or not with Killer. So, like, I think she's a phenomenal character, so that's definitely a bonus for mine. But, like, Rukia, like, she doesn't feel good at all anywhere in the game outside of Guild Quest. And even in Guild Quest, I didn't like her too much. Same thing with Candace. Then again, it could be the enemy positioning. But with the new poise enemies and whatnot, like, I don't know how I'm going to like either of these characters too much. We'll have to wait and see how they do, because I believe they're towards the end of the month for their nightmare phases. But yeah, I'm just not really liking mine that much. Like, Retsu and Ishin, W drops this year. But the other ones, like Rukia, Candace, Yumachika, was that about it for this year? I think so. Like, in terms of, like, big meta-defining character, I think that was about it for mine. Maybe I'm missing some, but there was a lot of NAD units. Like, we had Shunsui, we had Wonderweiss, we had that Rukia. We had, there were some others, I just can't think of them, but, you know, kind of underwhelming. And then Ichigo, he was good. He was good. He's actually a very solid character. He's probably up here, low S, or pretty good high ranking in S. Definitely above, like, you know, these, like, farmers and whatnot. So, I mean, he's definitely a good character as well. I just don't think he's SS to really go into this conversation. So, yeah, that's why, personally, I think Mind is the worst attribute in the game, and I hope that they improve. Now, obviously, all it takes is one banner. All it takes is generally one hype Bankai Live banner. Like, for example, around the time of April is when we get a Golden Week banner, where a lot of gachas do a Golden Week banner, drop a hype character, and that's how they make a big old bit of money before, you know, their anniversary, like, which is BBS in July. So they could drop a Mind character then, and definitely, like, prop the Mind attribute up quite a bit. You don't even have to wait till then as well. You could just drop a character like Kangdu. Like, Kangdu is an absolutely exceptional. Where is speed? Kangdu is an actually exceptional character, and he was just dropped in a February end of month, and he's still proving to be one of the best characters as a speed attribute character. He's really good in anywhere in the entire game. So, you know, all it takes is like one banner, 1 or 2 characters, and you could definitely prop up mine to be one of the best in the game if they really wanted to. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think this is my top 5, or how I would rank the attributes. You could definitely move heart or speed. I'll probably actually do this for me. Yeah, heart number 1, then speed, tech, power, and then mine. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Just a little video. Let me know down below what you think, and hope you guys have an amazing day. Take care, and peace out, and wait for the actual tier list of all the characters once we get the resurrection news, and then maybe I'll wait for mid-month. I don't know. But yeah, take care. Peace out.